Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
First delivery to him on the way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Pitch on the way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
At the plate, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one. Count 1-0. One ball, one strike.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Brantley on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First delivery to him on the way. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
2 balls and no strikes to count to the Dodgers center fielder. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Muncy is off at first with 2 away. Fastball well outside.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for LA. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A two-run job by Yuli Gurriel, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
You know, D-Roll, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now the 1-0. Is taken high above the zone.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-0. In the air to straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
That is 7. The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Correa tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Maldonado.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Turner is there. And that retires the side. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Houston. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Nip the corner. 2-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Bregman ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Verlander has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Will Smith, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
I got to count 2-2.
2 out with the man at first. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in, Justin Verlander. 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here is strike one called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
George Springer.
Into the box now, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
On the move is Peterson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now that's first baseman, Muncy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch of the at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Verlander into his motion. 2-2 on its way. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. So digging in now, Michael Brantley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Peterson, and it's gone. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. 3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. On he pops it up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. Lays off 1-0.
0-1, no strikes.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Got him. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
Count is 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Houston. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Justin Turner.
Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a looper to left. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw into second, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Center fielder, number 35.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So here's Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Plus he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey.
Here's Corey Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Just missing here, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
The good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Riding in once again, Will Smith. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Gavin Lux, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Bounce to first. Uriel picks it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The pitcher, number 22.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Striding in, Clayton Kershaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Verlander pauses. Here's the pitch. He's set. The 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And it's fouled away. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. This is lifted out to left. Peterson has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 35, Justin Verlander.
Now in the box, Justin Verlander. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Home half of the fifth coming up, tied at 3-3. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-1 home. Ball 2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Verlander's ready. 1-0 on its way. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is in off the plate. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this part is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A pause, and the 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer to the track. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and it's now 6-3.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Austin Pruitt, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 51, Austin Pruitt.
Here's Corey Seager.
Shortstop, Corey.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Will Smith, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's up there.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a layoff a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Betts is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Bregman playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. On a line, that's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And that's too high, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Yordan Alvarez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the stretch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, number 9.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
At the plate, Clayton Kershaw tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. Pitch on the way.
No, inside.
2 out, nobody on. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Martin Maldonado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Maldonado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next to the Astros, the pitcher, Austin Ruiz.
Josh Reddick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Josh Reddick.
Ball 1. One out, nobody on. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
George Springer, the next to hit. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he misses again, ball 3. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. Runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Dylan Floro trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Dodgers lead it 6-4. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another chance? Max Muncy. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Max Muncy is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Digging in, Justin Turner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Brantley's after it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And that's a setup pitch right there. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock
Jock
Peterson.
Peterson will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 2-1.
Men on third with 2 down. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They're up 6-4. Yuli Gurriel will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Yordan Alvarez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
0-1. Here it comes. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Pilar has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. A tag for one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Now back, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Astros leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Miles Straw will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Brad Peacock will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Dustin Garneau is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball well outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! A solo home run for Corey Seager, and it's now 7-4. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. And D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball on.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set. Now the pitch.
That's ball
3-1.
I got 3-1. Three
A
balls,
runner at
1
second,
strike.
nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adam Harris.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
In there, strike one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
2 outs here with a runner at third.
Ball.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Men on third with 2 down. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
74, Kenley Jansen.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And now it'll be the catcher, Dustin Garneau.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A 1-1. Splits the zone in half, but somehow missed for a strike. The 1-2.
That's out.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Into the box now, George Springer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Once again a 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. One and one. And the pitch. And he misses 2-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. And this should do it. Muncy is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
7-4 the final finish today. Los Angeles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Clayton Kershaw gets the W on the mound. Justin Verlander struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.